All right, we're gonna start in tabletop right here. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, belly button pulling into spine. Start with just the tuck of the tailbone and center. Scoop and center. Scoop. So not a full cat pose. Just squeeze your butt and tuck that tailbone, release. Scoop, release. For 4, like that belly button's pulling all the way in. 2, hold it right here. Now curl your toes and just pop your knees up and down, up and down. So I want you to think you're trying to lift your belly button higher and higher, and it's just a little lift and lower of those knees. Good. Gentle to those joints. You have 4 more. 3, 2, hold it right here. Can you swing your knees? Right, left, right. If you need to, you walk those feet a little bit. Pull that belly in nice and tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, stretch back, child's pose. Shake it out. Bring yourself back to that tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Now take your hands and go out away from you a couple inches. You're gonna keep your knees on the floor and you're gonna rock your table forward. So rock it forward and pull it back. Forward on top of those hands and back. And when you're ready, you can add a little drop, little tricep push-up. Drop and back. And as you find that range of motion, belly button's pulling in tight to support your lower back. Rock it and pull it back. And you better be squeezing your butt. Good. Now, make sure you're taking your chest further than your chin. So no chin dancing. Chest down and rock. 2 more. Rock it, press it, rock it, and press it. Take it all the way down, child's pose, stretch it out. Bring it back through. Find your tabletop again. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Curling your toes. Now I have a flat spine. Start with that lift and lower. Lift and lower. And if you have a ball, you can put the ball in between your knees and squeeze that ball as you lift. That's totally optional. Up and down. Adding on options, you can stick with the up and down. You can hold it right here and do your little rock forward and back. If you need more balance in core, hand goes to the opposite knee. And if you want a little extra, you turn your tripod into not a tripod, a 2. Pick up the opposite foot. Keep those shoulders and hips square to the floor. So if you have a ball, you're squeezing it in those inner thighs. You're thinking about your lower abs pulling all the way in and up and keeping that upper body nice and stable. You guys are killing it. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, child's pose. Stretch it back and breathe. Good. If you have a ball, you put the ball underneath or the towel underneath your left knee. You're gonna come back to that tabletop position. Lift your knees up. Now squeeze that ball. You're taking that left knee and bringing it to your right elbow. So you're gonna cross it and lift. If you want extra, you turn it and bring it back. You can bring the arm all the way up. You can reach it here. You're thinking about squeezing that hamstring, activating that core, and working through those obliques as you twist and bring it back down. Beautiful. You can still just tap and cross wherever you're at. Give me 4, 3, 2, 2, and 1. Knees down, give yourself a quick shake out. Switch your towel or ball if you have it. Set yourself up in that tabletop for the other side. Lift those hips up. You can squeeze that ball and start with your taps to the opposite elbow. When you're ready, you start to add a little twist. And then that twist, the hand comes up. That hand can go all the way up. Breathe. Think about that rotation where you stack shoulders over shoulders and hips over hips. Yeah. You got it, Rubes. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, shake it all out. Child's pose. If you want, you take your ball, put it to the side. We're gonna do one more variation on that. Someone's mom's calling. Here we go. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Alternating your legs. You can go fast, tapping the knee into the elbow. You can take it and cross it under and extend it. You can reach your arms up. Whatever you want. You're building into bigger range of motion and a little bit of cardio working through that core. Belly tight. Upper body solid. Keeping those shoulders over hands. Beautiful. 4, 3, open that chest every time you twist. 2, and 1. Knees down, shake it all out and breathe. How we doing? Are we sweating? All right, we're gonna go into plank now. So I want you to find your plank right here. Feet are hip distance apart. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Belly in tight. Start with just a rock forward and back. So forward and back. Forward and back. If you want a little extra, we're doing a froggy. So you take your heels and squeeze them together. And then as you come back, you push further back. Reach and push. So heels are holding the $100 bill. Booty tightens as you press your body forward and squeeze it back. Now as you come back, try to keep your knees hovering off the floor still. There we go. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it into a down dog. Press those heels back, hips high, shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. As you roll through, hit your plank and then press it back up at the top. Roll through, find your plank and press it up. If you want, you open your arms and drop into a push-up as you roll through. You can take one leg off the floor into a passe. Find your range of motion. Belly in tight. And up. Every time coming back to your biggest stretch into your down dog. When you come forward, look at the floor or your fingers, not at your toes. Toes on down dog, floor on plank. You have 4. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, and knees down, child's pose, stretch it all out. Take those hips, let them shake out a little bit. You're gonna flip over onto your side. So pick a side. You're gonna take and stack your legs. So knees are over knees, feet over feet. Your feet should be in line with your booty. Hand is gonna go directly underneath your shoulders. Option A for your mermaid is to keep your body like this. Lift your hips up and lower back down. So press up and lower. Option B, take your top leg, kick it off, as you come up. And if you're looking for an option C, you start with those legs extended and work down and up, and down and up. So working through those obliques, I really want you to think, is my shoulder on top of my hand every time I press up? Am I keeping my body stacked like I'm in between two walls? So that belly's in tight, shoulders are down, and you're finding your range of motion or you're a little bit extra. Can you give me 4 and 3 and 2? Can you hold it at the top? If you can lift that leg up a little bit, give me pulses. Up and up. Parallel leg, belly in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it all the way back down. Stack those knees again, so put that booty on the floor and legs tight. Top hand is gonna reach behind you and then open. Bring it behind you and open. So you're feeding through like a needle and thread, and then stretch it out. You do not have to lift your hips. You can work through that core contraction and the opening with your hips on the floor. Always inhale at the top, exhale on the curl. Think about muscles, not momentum. Smooth, not forced. Beautiful. Give me 2 more. 2. Yes. And 1. When you're ready, come over onto your stomach for a second. Take those hands and put them underneath your forehead. Just lift those legs up behind you. So lift and lower, and lift and lower. You can squeeze your legs together. You can put the ball in between your ankles. You're thinking about pressing your hips down, but pulling your belly up. So squeeze that booty, lift those legs, fire up your lower back. I don't know about you, but my lower back has been killing me from just kind of sitting around. So fire up that lower back, keep those shoulders down, and press your head in nice and tight to the floor. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold this one at the top. Hold it at the top. Now press your head down and beat your heels together. So you're squeezing your legs. You're squeezing that $100 bill in your butt. Press and beat it. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it, press it back. Shake out, and when you're ready, flip yourself over onto your other side. Starting in that stacked mermaid, feet stacked, knees stacked, hand underneath your shoulder, belly tight. You start with your lift and your lower. So we're going straight side. You can take that leg and fly it up. You can take those legs and extend them out, stagger them if you need to. Lift and lower and up. So really think like you're stuck between two walls right now, and all you can do is lift your hip to the ceiling and lower it back down. Beautiful. Don't forget to breathe. You have 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top, lift that leg if you can, pulse it up, and squeeze. Parallel legs, shoulders down, belly tight. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend it back down, stack it up, take that hand, feed it through, and open. So as you twist, crunch that belly like I poked you in the stomach, pull it in, and open. And if you want, you lift and stretch, scoop, and open. Crunch and breath. Really focus on strong exhales. Get all of that tension out of the body. Help expel all that fat and negative energy. You have 4, big breath, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back to your stomach. Last time, lower back. Press it back down. You can put hands underneath your forehead or hands to the side. You're lifting those legs up and down, up and down. And if you can, you squeeze the inner ankles together, parallel legs. As you lift your legs and press your hips down, do not let your belly drop. Keep thinking about the belly button sandwiching to your spine. Squeeze it tight. You have 4, 3, 2, hold it up, flex your feet, Mary Poppins, beat your heels together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs down, shake it all out. Are you breathing? We're gonna flip onto our butts. If you have a ball or weight,